Hey everybody, Adam Culbertson here. When you finish this episode, or right now, add another Creative Typo Entertainment podcast into your feed. Here's a promo for one right now. Make sure you go and check it out.
Hey podcast lovers, are you looking for a story with drama?
Please help me.
Action.
If Skylar becomes a problem, I'll handle them.
Mystery.
Who are you?
Humor.
If you put too many eggs in a basket, one of them's gonna drop out and split right open.
Have I got a story for you? Sticks Shift Incorporated, an audio drama about life, death, and mayhem. Available wherever podcasts are found.
Steel your mind for eldritch horrors of the universe unknown. For what is to follow is a tale of intrigue, mystery, and madness. You're listening to Microphones and Monsters.
I don't have any other admin stuff I need to do other than that one thing I want to create.
I was gonna level up 2 or 3 more times real quick.
That's that feat. That feat you took that allows you to gain extra levels.
Yeah, I can just level up at will.
Not many people know about it.
Side note, and I don't know if this is next week or not because I don't know where episodes are cut. But so 200 feet per 6 seconds would translate to 22.725 miles an hour.
That's pretty fast for just running.
Mm-hmm.
Victor can run over 20 miles per hour.
I mean, that's pretty nearly like the top like human speed recorded.
Mm-hmm. Well, that makes Victor feel even more human.
Supernatural
He's got to master
human.
those vocal cords, and then everything will be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like to put it in perspective, like the fastest that they've clocked Usain Bolt at, which is, mind you, not sustained. That's just like the fastest they've clocked him.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Is it's 27 miles an hour.
That's faster than I can ride a bicycle. At least from what I remember when I was like 12 and I rode my bicycle past one of those, speed limit checker things.
To try to see how fast you could go.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. No, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind doing another rest so I can get a second level spell slot back after using Arcane Lock, but
yeah, we probably should.
That's all I care about, really.
Yes,
we probably should enter the
please rest up.
situation. Yeah.
Boop. It's Sarah does that thing that cats do, where like if you're sleeping and they just kind of like paw at your face, totally disrespecting your personal space. She just does that, and then it just restores your spell slots.
or like Vivi when you don't like pat her constantly.
She's just like,
she just reaches up and starts tapping at your face.
Excuse me.
you're supposed to be petting me.
I don't know if you got.
I'm showing you how to do it. All right. Yeah. So you're able to rest up just fine, and Sarah's waiting for you at the elevator, at the lift, with it already open with Manrose in there.
I see you were prepared.
I'll say she gave you a time to meet her.
Hello, Manrose.
Yeah, Sarah and Manrose were waiting on you at the designated time and place. I imagine y'all met up.
Yeah, Manrose, we haven't really seen anyone else since we have been sequestered to the ship.
I have.
No, you did. I guess I haven't.
Yeah.
Oops. is
They weren't holding us here.
Manrose, is everyone doing all right?
Oh, yes. And how are you doing today, Julian? I haven't heard you had a bit of a long sleep.
Yes, I was. Well, you could say I guess I was enthralled in my work.
I see. Very flashy. I like that.
Thank you. I put everything I have into it.
I see. I'm sure it'll help you.
I'm sure it will too.
Very interesting arrangement.
Yes,
of those ruins.
Yeah, just please don't touch them, please.
Oh, don't worry, I wasn't.
Okay.
He's very touchy about the suit.
Guarded,
Touchy
I guess,
subject.
is a better term.
Well, I heard we're using the silver key for another reason today.
Yeah, I didn't know it did more than the one thing.
Oh, yes. I haven't done this in a long time. This will be interesting. Just make sure you only come back through once.
Wait, how exactly would we come through twice?
You would go out again.
Well, I mean, don't come through intending to go back there. That's what I mean.
Aleister, I think you slept too long. I think you've just forgotten how core concepts work. Have you been eating? You look a little more thinner than I remember.
Well,
Do we?
Good talk, I guess.
Well,
I've been working out.
Actually, I haven't had a need to work out.
Yeah, you're just naturally chonk.
I've been doing cat curls while I was sleeping.
Oh, Lordy, coming.
It's like working a speed bag, like boxing, except you just Aleister or a cat just does it from the ground and it's just like pattering like this against it. Fast as possible.
Visual things.
Yes.
Like just standing there swishing his
well for an audio podcast.
Like swishing his tail back and forth as it hits a heavy bag.
Yeah.
I like to think the cat on its hind legs just like flailing wildly at the speed bag.
Yeah.
Little paws just going.
Or just dangling from the speed bag with like all four like claws like hooked into it.
See, now I'm imagining
like he gets stuck.
Slowly rocking back and forth.
Where Richard said just back and forth with the tail. Now I'm imagining all four paws like hitting it, and then occasionally the tail comes through and just do like the side swipe, like it just keeps going.
The haymaker is the tail.
Yeah. All right.
We're dumb.
We have fun here.
Well, please come into the elevator, and I will activate it.
Please step into my office.
Victor will enter the elevator.
I will also enter the elevator.
Yeah, I guess Aleister will go in the elevator. I mean, he's only incredibly interested in what's going on here.
Sarah does not enter the elevator, and she says, now you do have everything that you need, right?
Yeah.
Is there anything
we're missing
that you would recommend we bring?
No. Whatever you think you might need. That's what I recommend. You three are very capable, and what you can do together is more than I can come up with.
We'll do our best. I don't know. It's just something that's been eating away at the back of my mind. I don't trust Yamnul and everything that's going on. Do be careful whilst we're gone. I mean, I'm sure you already know this, but yeah.
Yes. On that, I do understand your concern. I used to work with some of this crew, and Yamnul was once an enemy, kind of. I guess he was more of a double agent. And I do believe him. I must admit that I did use magic to find out the truth from him, and as far as I can see, he is telling the truth.
Well, that's good.
But our organization and me, myself, have a lot more to offer than this entire crew does. So we have taken them into our organization, and I am leading this expedition now.
Are you the commander now?
I'm the,
the Catman.
Let's just say that Commander Strawdeck is the military person in charge. I am the person in charge.
I see.
That makes sense.
Well, person. I am the cat in charge.
Well, cats are people too, Sarah.
The HCIC.
Keep telling yourself that.
Anyway.
I mean, people, like everybody. Everybody's a people.
I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. There are some instances where I don't even like people. I don't know if you know this or not.
Well, I mean, they do believe that cats are superior. Well, the cats think that cats are superior.
Yeah, well, who's by
Sarah has not.
Hold on, let me go
that.
get a glass of water real fast.
and you see,
spelled it on
you see
myself, and
thinking
I'm
that
fine.
being bipedal is an improvement is some really bipedal thinking.
Let me just reach this on
I
the
will not-
shelf.
I will.
That's why you climb or use mage hand. Like there are other ways.
Oh, okay. You use your magic version of the thing I have by default.
I'm waiting for Aleister to create like the turning point meme for Dreamland's cats. Humans.
And see, Yamnal likes being an elf.
That's
Well,
why.
I guess
that's
his
why other
name's
cats
not-
don't like him.
His name's not Yamnal.
Loon
it's Loon May. Yeah.
Loon May.
His name's Yamnal.
His name's Yamnal.
That's what he told me first. He can't take it back now.
Take it back now, y'all.
Well, he does prefer being called Yamnal. He did say that.
Yeah, because he reversed course.
Good.
He turned it around.
It's got layers.
Yeah, it's got layers.
Yeah, like an onion.
Like an onion, yeah.
Like this show.
The second Shrek reference we made today.
It's the last one. You can't, no more.
Hey, no.
All right, so I will not hold y'all up anymore. Manrose, you know what to do.
Manrose clicks his heels together 3 times.
Manrose does say, "Are you sure you want to do this, Miss White?" "Yes, I am sure, Manrose. It's not an ideal thing to do, but yes, this is what we have to do." "Very well. Okay, make sure you let the door close. Don't let it close in on you, Aleister."
Aleister is going to be watching very intently at what goes on here, like shortly, and like his emoji eye is just going to be just like one really big, like staring eye.
At anyone in particular? Or?
At Manrose.
Okay.
So the door closes. Manrose pulls the silver key out of his jacket pocket, his inside jacket pocket, like his breast pocket.
Starts making like weird chirp noises. Like,
and he actually hovers the key over a spot that he doesn't normally hover it over, where he puts the key in to go to floors that don't exist in the world that you're in. It's another panel that wasn't there before. It opens up and he sticks the key in and turns it, and he kind of just holds it there for a second. Like, he doesn't close his eyes. He's just standing there just looking at it for a second, and a couple more seconds go by and it's almost like he's frozen. And then he just breaks it and he's like, "Oh, here we are." And the door opens and it's just a white, like, you can't see out of it. It's just a white door that's kind of just swirling. And he goes, "Now, on the other side, you will not see the door, so remember the location when you come back. Only you 3 will be able to enter it unless something's able to trick it somehow. I don't think that that's possible. I have connected you 3 to this gate, and when you walk through again, you will come back inside of the elevator."
Very well. Well, I guess thanks for the foreshadowing, and we should probably get going.
What do you?
I don't know what you're on about.
I don't know either. Like,
Please be safe.
There's no shadows. It's really bright.
Yeah. Anyway.
I'll be mindful of the Hounds of Tenderlos and Dimension Shamblers, and hopefully the Ith don't get involved. Yes, be careful and try and have fun.
Well, something tells me you'll be able to handle whatever comes at you anyway.
Wait, are you talking to us or are you talking to Manrose?
Manrose.
I'm just an elevator operator.
He's just going to operate the elevator unless he drops an elevator on them. Can you do that?
In my entire career as the elevator operator, I have never once killed somebody with my elevator. I'm very proud of that, actually.
How long have you been doing it?
Oh, a very long time.
That's what I thought you'd say. You're a mystery man, Rose.
And Victor's gonna walk through the white portal things.
You're a mystery wrapped in an enigma.
Covered in secret sauce.
Yeah, so Victor, is Victor the only one that's walked through?
I think so.
Victor's gone back in time, guys. Come on, please.
I will also.
You step out and you're knee deep in water, like in swamp water.
Victor has no idea if it will do anything, but he's going to. He's just going to turn around to where he just, like nothing, and just be like,
Aleister, be careful.
He doesn't know if anyone will hear it. I'm assuming
you don't
no
hear
one else is
it
around,
inside of the elevator.
Okay.
No, it's nighttime too, and yeah, like I mean, you see a glow off in the distance. It looks, but it's like thick swamp brush, or like plant life and shit.
Gross.
Okay. Yep. Victor's going to merge his shoes. He's going to change his shoes. Oh, I guess he's wearing the winged boots now. So
you would be wearing them.
Okay. Then never mind. Unless Victor can like wraps around the wing boots. I don't know if that sort of have the boots under the wraps and turn his wraps into galoshes. I don't know if that's possible. That seems like it would be fun. Or those little things that people put, like the wading pant. I don't know if you want to allow that or not. That way he wouldn't have to feel wet on his.
Well, I
footsies.
mean, you're already wet. Like you didn't know that you were going to be knee deep in water.
Okay, whatever. Never mind then.
I would say doing it now wouldn't necessarily make you dry. You would just have galoshes on with water inside of them.
No, that's even worse. Let's not worry about that.
Yeah. But no, I mean, it would be possible. Mm-hmm. Just saying.
Yeah, Victor will just take a couple steps forward to make sure that people don't bump into him when they walk out, and then just sort of stand there and wait. Stay alert, make sure there's nothing gonna jump out of the shadows or swim up or something. But he's just gonna assume that the other guys wanted to make a couple more quips at Manrose before they left.
Oh, okay.
Very nice of you.
Yep. You guys show up a year later.
All right.
It's been a year.
You other two are still in the elevator with Manrose.
I missed your birthday.
I made you a president out of this alligator.
Let's all pretend that I didn't say president by accident.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Made a president out of this alligator.
That's very
What should we do, sir?
And I'll just turn to this dead alligator head. I've lost my mind.
Oh my god. Okay, what are y'all doing? Y'all are still in the elevator.
Okay, I'm walking out of the elevator.
Okay.
I kind of want to see how far this goes.
Yeah, I would say the mech is shin deep.
Okay, that's.
So you're a little bit taller.
A little. I'm kind of miffed that I literally just created and cleaned the suit, and the first thing I do is go into the muck. So I'm gonna. Is there any kind of flat surface around that's not deep in it?
Yes, you see where you could walk to be on dry land.
I will immediately use. I will use Blitz to go over there.
Okay.
I will shock jump and then hop up on there and start removing
I would say with
my legs.
the extra weight that you have, you were kind of sinking into the muck. So you that would help you get out of it. Yeah.
How far away is that,
Victor? It's not that far. You could walk. You didn't have to jump.
Well, I know, but we just need to remember where we just came out of.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I mean, you can mark it if you need to, like location.
All right, well, Manrose, I guess we will see you when we get back.
Oh, yes. Have fun with your time travel.
Oh, I'm sure I will. And then Aleister will go ahead and go through.
Bye.
And you immediately fall into water.
And so Aleister immediately is going to start flailing around like crazy.
I got you, buddy.
And Victor's going to pick Aleister up and put him on his shoulder.
He's like, I was scared that was going to happen. I tried to warn you
Oh, man.
through the thing, but I can't go back.
Through time and space.
Have you ever put a wet cat on your shoulder?
Well, Aleister is going to be trying to shake off like as much as he can and find that he actually is surprisingly not wet.
Yeah.
Like
that's
Victor
true.
remembered that Aleister wouldn't like Aleister is physically hydrophobic.
that is true.
It would fall off of him. So Victor picked him up. So
Yes,
his hands
in
got
more than
wet.
one way.
But like he would have gotten Aleister up out of the water.
Yeah.
And as Aleister's kind of shaking himself dry, I guess as it is. What exactly is the meaning of this? I mean, like, was this just all for the ruse of me getting wet?
I mean, they did warn us that it was going to be a swamp. I don't know.
Well, that's the difference between it being a swamp and us just stepping into water that's deeper than I can even like find the bottom. It's not right, I tell you.
It's all right. I like I said, I stayed here to make sure that you were in the water as little time as possible. But Julian was sinking, and he had to go over there.
I just didn't want to be in the muck anymore. I literally just cleaned the suit.
No, I know.
Well,
it looks
in
so
any
nice.
case, thank you.
Victor, you don't have to.
Aleister said thank you.
You don't.
Oh, you're welcome, Aleister.
You don't have to. It literally gave you boots that could fly. You don't need to be in there if you don't want to be in there.
Well, they're already wet. And how are we going to mark this spot? We can't lose it. Otherwise, we can't go back.
I could mark it. I will. I'll just find like I'll grab this is strange. I'll just grab a random rock or whatever, and I will I'll etch a rune that might be similar looking to or at least in the same style as the runes that are on the mech suit, and then I'll place it not on the swamp but kind of like where I'm at or whatever. I'll just be like, we'll do it like this, and then I will flip a switch on the mech suit, and then a display of words will show up. It'll show up in that weird runic language briefly, and then it will flip over to common and just say exit is here.
Cool. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and as he does that, Victor will step up onto the ground.
And then I'm gonna.
I would say there's a tree nearby, and there's like a spot where like a limb goes out, but it's like a perfect fit for you to be able to like stick that in there where it's visible, but it's not on the ground.
Okay. I just want to do it through like where I could turn it off, and then activate it coming back
when you're close. Yeah.
So yeah, I'll use magical tinkering for that.
Okay.
We'll do it like this. As comedic as it was before, I don't really want to attempt to smell anything around here, so I will not make it a familiar smell like we've done before. I think this is going to be much more practical.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
And I will say, like, it's nighttime, but like where y'all are from in Dark City, it is up in a colder area. So nights are very cool, even like in the summers. But here it is hot. It is muggy. You could cut the humidity with a knife. Like you can chew the air.
Gross.
It's so thick. Yeah.
Wonderful.
So it's not
Aleister,
pleasant.
Yes.
is there a way you can help clean my boots? They're brand new and they're full of water now.
You know what? Sure, why not? Just hold them up.
All right. Victor will take his boots off and just hold them up to Aleister's face.
And Aleister will use prestidigitation a few times to clean them up.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you
you're
so
good now.
much.
Yeah, and Victor will put his shoes back on, and now they're clean.
All right.
Good job,
At least
everyone.
they're not soaking wet, and
Go
they're
team.
clean.
Yeah.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yep.
You changed your socks.
Yeah. Well, my clothes, except for my boots and my trench coat and my hat, are my wraps. And so I don't know exactly how those get wet or not wet, but like I like to think that maybe I could like wring the water out of my wrap clothes like with will or something.
We're just thinking about it. Yeah. That's cool. I like that. I like that.
Self-wringing clothes
because they're real boots.
Yes.
Yeah. The trench coat, it was always getting dirty anyway. As long as it still exists, I'm fine. I got a new one, a replacement from Mrs. Stouthart, whatever her name was.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not too worried. Like it.
That's
I mean, it's not on your skin or anything like that.
Yeah.
I mean, your skin is wraps now, in human form.
Woohoo!
All right. So yeah, you definitely know that the town is. So you are. It's the north. I guess you wouldn't know what direction you are. But yeah, you do see faint lights off in the distance through some parts of the swamp. You're not that far out of town, but you gotta go. You gotta go through the swamp to get into town. It's not really a marked trail or anything like that, so you can weave in and out.
Okay. Well, Victor will just
Of the
fly
plant
straight
life.
up and fly straight towards the lights. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I mean you can do that. Like if you fly up, you see exactly where the town is. Like it does stand out.
Yeah. So I mean,
The rest of it's just woodlands and swamplands surrounding it, and it looks like it's on a coast.
okay. I mean, I guess we should just start making our way there.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna fly.
No.
No, you just got a view of it from flying.
Yeah, and I'll be like,
The town's definitely that way. These boots are cool.
It does look like there's only one road. Well, yeah, there's only one path that leaves the town where there is a road, and like you're looking at it, and the road goes out the left side of the town from where you're looking at it. But yeah, that's like the major thing you see. There's
Okay,
really
so
only
I saw-
one road in and out of town.
okay, but we're not following a road. We're just having to go through the swamp to
No.
get to the town. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
Follow the only road.
yeah. So, yeah, Victor. will
Like you could get
communicate
into town just by walking into town. It would take more time to get to the road. If you were wanting to come into town by the road.
that. I don't see why that would be necessary. So, yeah, I mean, Victor just mentioned that he saw a road going out of town, but there was only one road into town and out of town.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I guess we'll tread cautiously into town. Taking note of like which places have activity and which don't, and is there anything that's like happened to the town? There's like no signs of like attack or distress or anything like that, right?
No, like as you get into a town, and Victor could have been describing what he saw as y'all are walking there. It just looks like a normal town. Just to give you a picture in your mind of what this town looks like, it looks like an old New Orleans kind of setting.
The bayou.
Yeah.
Neat.
Okay.
There's no carnival going through, right?
We're the
No.
We're the carnival.
The carnival of horrors.
Yeah.
We're not that horrifying anymore.
We're not juggalos.
I love how you
But-
made that distinction. We're not that horrifying anymore.
Well, we used to be a cat with a guy in a bloody lab coat wearing a bright orange breathing mask and a monster in a trench coat and fedora. And now it's a cat with a guy in just a robot suit and a guy in a trench coat.
Well, a cat
and
that's
hat.
on fire.
Yeah,
I mean, the
cat's a
cat-
little
the
bit
cat is
scary.
on fire.
But they're-
Yeah.
But I feel like we're less intimidating now, except that you're a little bit taller in a robot suit.
I don't know. A giant robot with what seems like an attached gun seems pretty intimidating.
Yeah, but it doesn't seem as crazy, even though you might be more.
Well, hey,
crazy.
at least Aleister doesn't have a scorpion tail anymore.
Yeah.
There we go.
You know what?
There
We
go.
will put that theory to the test and judge people's reactions as we get into town.
Yes, we will. All right, everybody. So we just spent an entire episode standing in an elevator and then entering and walking through a swamp. There's a lot of, details about what happened. But that's the gist of it, is we were in an elevator and we chatted for a while. And then we walked through a swamp. This is the kind of exhilarating content that Microphones and Monsters is known for. Or, like the funny jokes and witty banter and ever so slight lingering feeling of dread and existential horror behind it all. Good stuff. Anyway, make sure to visit our website, microphonesandmonsters.com, micsandmonsters.com, creativetypo.com. All good things to look at. I think they all go to the exact same website. It just redirects now. Also, don't forget watchbugsdie.com. It's still there. It's still only a redirect, but I love it anyway. On the website, you can check out all the things that a normal website has. We've got links to tons of different things. We've got plenty of other shows for you to check out. So go and listen to those as well. If you haven't had a chance, go back and listen to Dread Tech Incorporated. It actually took place in between. In between. I don't know when it took place. It took place after we left Dark City, back at the beginning of season 3. And so go listen to it. It's fun. You get to hear about Nitz and the other characters that are on it. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but it's a good time. Good time. Also, if you can, go and leave us a review on your favorite podcast app website thing. Good reviews are always very helpful, and we appreciate hearing what people enjoy about the show. It gives us more visibility, all that good stuff. And what was that other thing I was going to mention? Oh, check out our Patreon. It supports all of Creative Typo Entertainment. If you like any of our content at all, it's the best way to show your support and help keep it all going. I think that's all I have for you today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and thank you for listening to Microphones and Monsters. See you next time. Bye.